Hey guys, Kaiju Guy here, and today I will be doing my 5th episode of Kaiju Talk. Now right then, you guys would be wondering what in the world is Kaiju Talk. Now, Kaiju Talk is basically me talking about different kaiju in the Godzilla franchise. For example, Anguirus, Baragons, kaiju like that. And I'm going to do it in the order the films go. What I mean by that is for example, Anguirus, which appeared in Godzilla Rage Again, and then Mothra, who appeared in Godzilla vs. Mothra in the Showa era, and then King Ghidorah, who appeared in Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. So I'm gonna go like that. Now, what I'm really gonna talk about with you guys in this Kaiju Talk thing is let me tell you guys now what I'm gonna talk about. So first, I'm just gonna tell you guys like a brief introduction of the kaiju. What's my opinion on it? If it's like my most favorite, or if it's okay in the middle, or like stuff like that. And then I'm going to tell you guys his data. Now, not his exact data. What I mean by that is if the kaiju is like 69 feet tall, I'm not gonna tell you guys he's 69 feet tall. Instead, I'm just gonna tell you guys if he's like massive. Like what I mean by that is like if he's like towering Godzilla, or if he's a little shorter than Godzilla, or half the size of Godzilla. Then I'm going to tell you guys like how he looked in the Godzilla 2014 franchise, which I think it's the most interesting thing of the kaiju data. Now, in the part where I'm going to talk about how he looked in the Godzilla 2014 franchise, basically I'm going to tell you guys my opinion on the kaiju's origin, his size, how he looked like, and like the stuff like that, like how he'd be in the Godzilla 2014 franchise. Similar to what I did to Mechagodzilla very recently and King Ghidorah like a little while back. So basically, I'm gonna post this picture up, and I'm gonna tell you guys the differences from that picture. It's gonna be how he looked in their point of view, and I'm gonna tell you guys the differences of that picture and how he looked in my opinion. So the 5th episode of Kaiju Talk will be on Baragon. And as always, I'm gonna tell you guys my opinion on Baragon and a brief intro of him. So first off, I'm just gonna tell you guys a brief intro of Baragon. So Baragon is basically I don't know I don't know his origin in his first appearance, which is in Frankenstein vs. Baragon. In his second appearance, he appears in GMK, which was released in I think 2001. And he was basically this guardian monster who protected the world against monsters who invaded the world. So basically, in this case, it was Godzilla, and basically Baragon fought Godzilla. Now, my opinion on Baragon is that he is a pretty cool kaiju, but he appeared in very less movies. In fact, he appeared in 3 movies, and actually he was scrapped for being in Destroy All Monsters for I don't really know why. So yeah, Baragon could have appeared in more movies, and yeah, I really like Baragon. He is a pretty cool kaiju. So next off, let's talk about Baragon's superpowers and his size. So let's start off with Baragon's superpowers. So in the Showa series, Baragon had his superpowers were that he could do this flame attack and he could burrow. And in the Millennium series, he could burrow, and yeah, that's surprisingly it. So my opinion on Baragon's superpowers are that in the Showa series, I think he has enough superpowers. In the Millennium series, he should have had the flame attack, and maybe more a flame attack that's more powerful than the Showa era, since the Millennium era is about more cooler and more powerful monsters. So yeah. So let's move on to how massive Baragon is. And actually, Baragon is really small. In the Showa series and the Millennium series, Baragon I think would be about 1/3 the size of Godzilla. Yeah, he is really small. My opinion on Baragon's size is that he could have been standing upright instead of being 4-legged, because it could have made him a little more tough against his enemies. So let's move on to how Baragon would look in the Godzilla 2014 trilogy. So I chose this picture because it looks more similar to how I think Baragon should look in the Godzilla 2014 trilogy. Now the differences are that I don't think he should have a flame attack as it says in I think in the right, in the right, and I don't think he should have a glowing horn. And that's because the Godzilla trilogy is based on being realistic, and Baragon breathing flames is not really realistic because obviously if Baragon breathes flames, it'll burn his throat and stuff like that. So they have the option to not make Baragon breathe flames. So yeah. And that is about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.